Hi everyone, Nessie here. I would like to show you another video. Not video, journal. What am I saying? I'd like to show you another journal that I have been making, taking my time doing it. I've got a couple of projects going on at the moment, but this one's finished, so I wanted to show you. This is a journal that I've made using envelopes. Long thin envelopes. You know how I am with my envelopes, you know, the little ones with the windows, the business type ones. So this is just made up of those, so it's quite long. Well, it's tall and slim, but I wouldn't call it like a skinny journal. And it's with a tab binding, and for this one I have used a kit. Actually, I used a couple of kits by Pink Monarch Prints. One was called Snowy Garden and the other one was called Country Cottage. So I will put a link to their Etsy shop in the description below. So yeah, this, like I say, is made up of envelopes, mainly envelopes, and it has got the tab binding. I've used fabric strips for this one on the tab binding. And let's see, what does it measure? It measures roughly 4.5 by 9. So it's 4.5 by 9, which is 23 centimeters by about 11.5 centimeters. It's quite a chunky one, this. It's a 2-inch spine. When it's held closed, it's a 2-inch spine. So okay, let's get on with it. So I've just used some tea dyed ribbon, satin ribbon, as an enclosure. It's not attached, it will come off. And so the covers are, it's just a card cover and back. It's fairly thick and robust, and with this one I have just put on some collaging with a little tag and music paper. There is a book plate on it that says journal and a bit of lace with some stitching. Okay, so I didn't put anything on the inside front cover because, I mean, it's just so chunky and full as it is, and like, you know, I always go way overboard, and it was just getting too big, so I didn't put anything on the front cover. So on our first page we have a top tuck, which is well, it's just a collage of a top tuck, and in there is a little journal card. All the journal cards have been stitched and backed and distressed, and that pops up into there. And then on this is a flip out, so that flips out. There is a journal spot there and a pocket underneath which has a journal card and a large tag. And then we flip it, and here you can see the envelopes I used, how they're the window envelopes. I covered up the windows on most of them. I didn't want them all to be windows, but there are a few with windows. So this is just some fussy cuts that I've stuck down to go over the window, and inside there is a large journal card, and that pops into the top of that envelope. And then on the other side there's just a journal spot, and then we turn it over. Here we've got a pocket on this side. What I did was I took a file folder from oh, where did I get these file folders from? I think they were from Nick the Booksmith. That's it, these were from Nick the Booksmith, and you just print them out and cut them out. So I took the front and cut it in half to make two pockets, and then I took the back and cut that in half to make 2 pockets. So on this one there is a long thin journal card, and again I only decorated the plain ones because I quite liked this left as it was. And on the other side there is another journal card. These flowers and the leaves and butterflies are not in the kit. These are just like stickers and fussy cuts that I have had left over from other things. And these 2 flip out, and in there are 2 journal cards as well. And then those slide in there. And then on this envelope there's a large card, and that goes into this one. See, you can see how they're made from envelopes, because the inside of envelopes. And on this side there is this one. These were just papers from the kit that I just cut down into journal cards. On the other side we have a little flip here where I've added a couple of small little envelopes. These have got little tabs in so I can get the stuff in and out of them. I do that quite often. There's a couple of little tickets and things in them. Oh, sorry, I'm all fingers and thumbs. I always am when I sort of start videos off, and then I kind of get into it and manage to get my words out. And the same is for this envelope. There's a tab there and it's just got like a little few tickets in. And then this flips out and you have a journal spot on there. Here, these are not made from envelopes. These were postcards. So I put a couple of postcards in that I just covered, and I've made a specimen window on this one with a journal card inside. And that flips over to a journal space. Here's a journal space as well. And on the other side there is another pocket with a tag in. And this also doubles up as like a little belly band on the front. I did a little collage with a label and a little belly band. It says Dance in the Rain. I've used labels that are kind of like that type of thing. What did I have on this one? Hold on. Oh, this one says Dream Big. Then we have this one that says Dance in the Rain. And this was, I also used a couple of just long thin envelopes that I used just to kind of change it up a bit, make it a little bit less samey. And that also has a journal card in. On the other side we have another top tuck with this one says See the World, and that also has a little journal card in. Here we have another flip that has a long thin pocket on, and I just fussy cutted one of the flowers out of the pages, and that also has a tag in it that doesn't want to come out. There we go, got it. Just a long thin tag, and that flips out and gives you 2 journal spots. And in here there is another card. Oh, it goes the other way around. All right, let me put it back and do that a bit again. Then we turn it out and we have 2 window ones with, again, some fussy cuts and a little bit of collaging on them. And this card has this one in it with some handmade paper on the back. And on this side there is another one, again with handmade coffee dyed paper on the back. Here we have another flip. I've done a small little pocket on the bottom that has 2 tags in. And this one flips up this way and just gives you 2 journal spots. Like so. Sorry about that. My blanket's gone all... Don't have my usual mat down. And on this side I've done a window pocket, and with this one I printed one of the pages on some acetate and one of the flowers on some acetate and made it as a window pocket, and it's quite similar flower on the card inside. And this page was made out of just a large tag. So it's a large tag, and on the other side there is a journal spot. Here I've done 2 double pockets. These ones were from the kit, and this one says use your wings. And there's a tag in that one and a larger tag in the back one. And then there is also a larger tag in the top of this one. Here's some dyed paper. And that one just slides in. Here we have another flip. This has also got a double pocket in that was from the kit, these long thin pockets. This one says aspire in the spire. And here we have 2 tags. And this tag here is just decoration, it doesn't come off. And then that flips out. Oh, this is an envelope flip out. And in the back there's a journal card. And I think that is the only journal card I didn't sew. I don't know why. I think I forgot it was there. And on the other side, this is another envelope that I used that wasn't a window one. So this opens out and there's a card inside. And then on the flap I did kind of like a giant tag pocket. So in there is a tag there. And that just slides into the side of that tag. And on the other side there's a journal spot. I have these I don't have many of them, brown envelopes with little windows. They're quite, and smaller as well, but I like them. I wish I had more. I don't even remember where I got them from, but I've just decorated this with some fussy cuts and the word dream, and that flips out, and in there is a card which I put in this way so that you can see it through the window. And that's just journal spots. Then we turn it over, and on this side there's another journal spot. I tried to add as many journal spots as I could, mainly because you want places to write. Obviously it's the point of a journal, but also the pockets were just getting way too many. And in there is another large journal card. And then I added a section that I just made out of folding a piece of card up. So this has a pocket here on the side with a journal card in it. And then this side flips out and there's a hidden journal space. And then there's a journal space on the other side of the card. Another thin pocket on this side that has a large tag in it the large tag has a little tuck on the front that I've put some ephemera in. They go and just slip into the tag like that. And then instead of this flipping out as a journal space, I made this into a pocket, and it has like a long thin little bookmark type card in it. And I've just noticed that I haven't inked the back of that one, so I will ink the back of that, because that, I don't like it when they're not linked. But anyway, there's like a long thin bookmark in that one, and that one just slides into the top of this pocket. And then on the other side there is a belly band. I always do belly bands. This one has Believe in Magic. I'm a big believer in believing in magic. And in there is a nice large journal card. And there's a journal spot on the other side. This one flips over. Here we have a crisscross pocket. This one says Hope, and this has a large tag in the back, and then a medium-sized one, and then a dinky one. So it's 3 different tags in this one. I'm liking adding lace and things to my tags at the moment, but it does make them a little bit harder to get in the pockets because they tend to catch, but I like the lace on the tags. Another couple of postcards here. This one I've just made a little tuck with a couple of tags on it, out of a couple of tags. And it just has a little journal card on it. Slips in there. Flip that over, you have a journal space. Here we have a little cluster that says Shine. This one flips out because it's an envelope. It's an envelope flip. That has a little tag in it. Not tag, journal card in it. And there is a journal space underneath. And flip it over and there's another journal space on the back. On this one I just made a bottom pocket out of a big label, collaged it, Sing Often, and in there we have a journal card and a tag. And in the top there is another large card. And that one goes into the top. When we flip it over, I've done 2 double tuck spots here. So they're just matching tuck spots, collaged ones. They both have a journal card in. And they just pop in there. And then we flip it over. Here I have another envelope flip, but I put a little envelope on the top. Hear the Music, it says. This one flips open and there's a tiny little card inside. And then that just tucks in under the circle to hold it shut. This flips out. There's another card here. And then we've got another window pocket that again I've decorated with a fussy cut. And inside the window pocket obviously is a card. This one is another long thin envelope. We just have a journal spot on this side, and on this side is just the envelope. Inside there's a card. And then on the back page I've done another envelope flip out, but I've put a glassine bag on top of the envelope to give a pocket. And in that glassine bag is a journal card. And that just goes in the bag, and then that flips out, and here's the envelope with another card that's just got a fussy cut on it. That's something else that can make journal cards difficult to get in, is when you've got fussy cuts, they tend to stick. And then on the back cover, I just made a pocket out of, I fussy cutted some flowers out of one of the pages and just turned it into a pocket. And that has two tag, well, a journal card and a tag in it. And they just slip in. And then we have the back page, which is just a backing paper from the kit. So yeah, that's my latest journal, tab journal. What would I call this? I don't know. I would probably go with Country Cottage, maybe. I mean, their kits are called Snowy Garden, which I didn't really get because it's not really snowy, and Country Cottage, and I quite like Country Cottage, so I would probably go with Country Cottage. I will list this one in my shop as well and put the link in the description below. I will also put a link in the description below to Pink Monarch Prints, they're called. I do love their stuff. They have some beautiful kits, and I do have quite a few of them. So yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts on this one. As always, I will try to reply to your comments, but I would love to know your feedback and your thoughts, and please do subscribe and like and all the usual stuff. I'm working on a couple of projects at the moment. I think I know I'm doing a steampunk one and another Edith Holden one. So hopefully it won't be too long before I'm back. But I'm starting to ramble a bit now. So I'm just going to leave it there. And hold on, I'm really struggling to tie this for some reason. Got it. There you go. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Yeah, bye.